Hello, everyone. Welcome to Club Healed Human. I'm Kimberly, your spiritual minister, healer, and energy transmutation specialist. And you have arrived at the daily ACIM reading and discussion. So let's just get right into it, shall we? First, let's ask for Dad to come in our room here. Father, Most High Creator of all things, please be with us now. Archangels and ancestors of the white light, please also be with us now. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Dad wants us to talk about. Excuse me if you hear my stomach. It's going off. I love this one. We have the workbook part 1, lesson 105, God's peace and joy are mine. And I wanted to explain what I was doing in the beginning. I knocked 3 times on the book to clear the energy initially, 3 times for new beginnings. But today is the 30th of May, 2026, and that calculated out to be a 9 today. And it's an excellent day to be a 9 because it's also third eye chakra Saturday, which is the day of natural healing. Anyway, so let's get right into lesson 105. God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gift. The taker is the richer by his loss. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss. It is impossible that one can gain because another loses. This implies a limit and an insufficiency. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a bid for a more valuable return, a loan with interest to be paid in full, a temporary lending, meant to be a pledge of debt to be repaid with more than what was received by him who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all levels of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in the ones you take. A major learning goal this course has set is to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. For giving has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gifts will never lessen when they are given away, but they increase thereby. Amen to that, and that's true. As heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, so does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept His joy and peace as your own. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity into timelessness, and love unto itself. It adds to all that is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. Today, accept God's peace and joy as yours. Let him complete himself as he defines completion. You will understand that what completes him must complete his Son as well. He cannot give through loss. No more can you. Receive his gift of joy and peace today, and he will thank you for your gift to him. Today, our practice periods will start a little differently. Begin today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their right under the equal laws of God. Here you denied them to yourself, and here you must return to claim them as your own. Think of your enemies a little while and tell each one, as he occurs to you, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." Thus you prepare yourself to recognize God's gifts to you, and let your mind be free of all that would prevent success today. Now, are you ready to accept the gift of peace and joy that God has given you? Now, are you ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself? Now you can say, "God's peace and joy are mine, for you have given what you would receive." You must succeed today if you prepare your mind as we suggest, for you have let all bars to peace and joy be lifted up, and what is yours can come to you at last. So tell yourself, "God's peace and joy are mine," and close your eyes a while and let his voice assure you that the words you speak are true. Spend your 5 minutes thus with him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worth less when you cannot give him more. At least remember hourly to say the words which call to him to give you what he wills to give and wills you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with what he wills. And if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as but another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God as yours. Then bless your brother thankfully and say, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." You know, the Most High Creator is absolutely the most masterful strategist there is. Because in this world where we're, everyone's stepping on each other's neck and head and back and foot just to get ahead and thinking that that's all there is to do, we're reminded that we are giving ourselves what we give. And although, like today, for instance, I'm riding around and we all know that I've been squashed out, right? But all the people who have been squashing me out are driving around in beautiful vehicles and, doing things and apparently have plenty of money to spend. Yet they're taking all my work and I'm driving around and living in a 2000 Toyota Corolla. And it's just, it makes you feel like the Most High Creator's truth isn't true. That's just because we have so many people who have yet to discover their own greatness. And when you look at, it's frustrating, but in a different kind of way. I mean, to take from someone means that you will be taken from. It's a boomerang that comes back to you. It's an inevitable consequence. And once it's recognized, it's sure to arrive back to you in the way that you threw it. So essentially, it never really had any value because it had the capability of destruction. But when you send golden boomerangs, because you choose to accept peace and joy for yourself, which means in order to receive it, you must extend it to others from your heart. And when that's done, that's like the atonement. Your full level of authenticity displayed provides the same, it provides that exchange because it is of such a high vibration, because you have maintained, or at least reached and then maintained a higher level of energetic vibration. Helping your brother is automatic, and you don't need to do a thing. Because right now, what our world needs most are people who can maintain their vibration, to raise their vibration in positivity, in truth and authenticity, from the correct foundation of knowing exactly who you are to begin with, reestablishing that joy in your life, and stepping out with authenticity of you, which means that you know who you are. And you know that your only requirement is to be all of what you have been created to be, moving forward in joy, so that you may create the highest vibrational of things, right along with the Most High Creator. And all you have to do is learn the lessons as you go along. Because once you think it, it is so. A miracle is such. And now you've created your educational path to reach what it is that you asked for. And that's it. And when we remember that as our foundational understanding, then accepting that you are love and joy and peace is easy, because you're constantly always giving it to others. Just by your mere presence, your the way you carry yourself. And of course, by your thoughts that you think regularly, not just at special times. And the words and the actions that back it up. And of course, you're human, which is perfect. Perfection is not a thing. Because every day we wake to be reborn again into a whole new us, a whole higher level vibration, another step to the next level of the miracle mindset. That's what a healed human is. And by giving of ourselves, we receive. And by growing our foundation properly, everything becomes naturally happening. Not an effort at all. And that's the real point to it all. We make everything difficult. The only thing that is ever asked of us by the Most High Creator is so simple that it seems wrong. But it's the rightest thing I've ever done. In the midst of chaos and things I won't even speak of, I still have peace and joy and love and forgiveness. Because healing is natural. Giving is natural. So receiving also becomes natural. People, look at us spiritualists like we're the cash cows. Well, that's just because creation is effortless. If you place yourself in the right position on a regular basis, your personal energy vibration precedes you. It becomes your line of communication. And that's how you become a teacher and a student simultaneously, as well as a leader. Someone that other people look up to. They may not even be able to verbalize why. But when you allow yourself to give in that way, like we discussed, well, this is ACIM, but yesterday we discussed Throat Chakra Friday, where our communication becomes, voiceless. No need to communicate with our energetic vibrations. We are literally handling our business as we go along. And that's the real goal of today's workbook lesson. That we become effortless. Even if we have to start by forgiving our brother in thought to release us. It's more of a healing aspect. And then turning that into our power. And that's where we become effortlessly manifesting at miracle mindset number bajillion. And we just keep on going. Well, that's all we've got for today. I love you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.